Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is, wherever you are. It's me again, Jen. Hello! And I am here with the Nicoletta Ceccoli Tarot deck. It is a tarot deck that is fun and kind of creepy and kind of adorable and kind of surreal. And it does come with a very simplistic little pamphlet book to tell you how to read the tarot. I would definitely recommend getting a bigger book if you're new at tarot. I also really wouldn't recommend this deck to beginning readers because it's not pure on its symbolism. It's not super clear on what's going on. That said, some of the cards have still been, hey, I understand the meaning of this. I can get the keywords out of it. And while I'm not a big fan of decks that are obscure for beginning readers and for my students in Tarot Cafe, I will say that for my own use and for people who are more advanced readers, this deck is super fun. So without further ado, let's see what card we have for today. Yes, adding to the super fun. Okay, this card is the card of super fun. So this is the Nine of Cups. We can tell because it has a 9 very clearly depicted down here at the bottom. And yes, that definitely looks like a goblet or a cup up at the top. Also, we do have at least 1, 2, 3 cup sort of identifier symbols, imagery on here. I will say so far these cards have not been real clear on, hey, this has 9 cups, therefore it is the 9 of cups. That's one of the things that kind of bothers me about it. But again, because the number and the symbol are so clearly put on there, I think it's okay to be a little more artistic with how you represent the card and the symbolism. I do think that to some degree this card represents what the card's meaning are. So the keywords for the Nine of Cups are really indulgence, self-indulgence, and also guarding your emotions a little bit. And I know that seems like not quite that they go together, but trust me, as we go into this, you'll see. So the Nine of Cups is typically depicted by an individual sitting in front of a row of cups or goblets or bowls or something and sort of keeping them to themselves. So their emotions are theirs and they're not just going to give it up to anybody. There are boundaries and they are sort of refilling themselves by having these boundaries. It's sort of, hey, I don't have enough spoons for this today. See, I found another symbol in there. Reaching for it. Anyway, so I don't have enough spoons for this today. I'm just going to indulge in my own stuff and I'm going to draw a hard line on my emotions and the boundaries between me and other people. And in order to do that, maybe I'll take a bubble bath and, enjoy myself. This bubble bath also kind of looks like a teacup that may have a cookie dunked into it. So there's a lot of weirdness happening in this. It's very surreal. And I'm pretty sure they're pouring honey in there, maybe? So I'm going to guess maybe it's kind of frothy tea and they're pouring honey into it and they're bathing in that. And I just noticed the cupcake has feet, so that's exciting. There's a lot of weird stuff happening on this. Also, that gingerbread man looks happy, sort of, but also looks a little concerned. I will say all of the characters that are surrounding these little doll characters look concerned. Like at any moment, this doll could snap and murder them or eat them or something. So maybe this cookie knows that the doll is just sort of softening him up to devour him. And that goes into the whole guarding yourself and your emotions and having those boundaries. Because the world is kind of always softening us up in some way, beating us up in some way. Sometimes you have to retreat from the world and guard your emotions and be aware and say, okay, I need to take some me time. And no, you don't get to have a piece of me today. You don't get to have some of my time, my emotions, my energy. I'm going to keep it to myself this time. In the reverse, this card is usually a card of being too giving and depleting yourself and being a little too out there with your emotions. It can also be a card of, well, yes, we can be stingy with our emotions to heal and all of those kinds of things, but be aware that like being open to other people and the help that other people may offer is nice. It's a good thing. So, you know, the bubble bath with your friend is kind of nice because, you know, maybe they're going to have some girl time and chat before she devours the cookie. It definitely looks concerned that he's about to be devoured. Either way, I do like the imagery on this card. It's fun, it's whimsical, it's weird, it's surreal. It definitely appeals to my aesthetic. And I do love that it is clearly a 9 of cups. So even if you are new to the tarot and you're just learning what the cards mean, if you flip through the little book, you'll be able to see what the 9 of cups means and get a little more information out of that. So until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy, and take a bubble bath. Why not? Bye!